Imagine this. You're talking to a woman you really like. You want to say something that makes her think about you long after the conversation ends. But most guys mess this up. They either say nothing at all or throw out the same old boring compliments. You're so beautiful. Wow, you have pretty eyes. You're the most gorgeous girl I've ever seen. Sounds nice, right? Wrong. She's heard it a million times. It doesn't make you special. It doesn't make you stand out. Here's the truth. If you want a woman to feel drawn to you, your compliments need to go deeper. They need to make her feel seen, understood, and truly valued. And that's where Stoicism comes in. Stoics knew the power of words. They believed in strength, wisdom, and emotional control. And when you apply these principles to how you compliment a woman, you'll create a connection that's magnetic. In this video, I'm going to share 5 forbidden compliments that most men never use, but when done right, they make a woman obsessed with you. Let's start with the first one. Compliment number 1, admiring her resilience. Compliment number 1, admiring her resilience. Most guys focus on a woman's looks when they compliment her. They say things like, "You're so gorgeous. I love your smile. You have the prettiest eyes." Sure, that might make her feel good for a moment, but it doesn't make you stand out. It doesn't make her think, "Wow, this guy really sees me." But do you know what does? Complimenting something deeper, like her resilience. Why this works. Life is tough. Women face challenges every day. Stress from work, personal struggles, and emotional ups and downs. And yet society often expects them to stay strong without recognition. Most people notice when a woman looks good, but very few notice how strong she is. When you acknowledge her resilience, you're telling her, "I see your strength. I respect how you handle pressure. You're not just beautiful, you're powerful." How to say it. The key is to be specific and say it at the right time. Here are some examples. After she handles a tough situation. "I really admire how calm you stayed through all of that. Most people would have lost it, but you handled it like a pro." When she supports someone else. "You're always the rock for the people around you. That's rare, and it's something I really respect about you." If she pushes through a challenge. The way you stay focused even when things get hard is inspiring. It shows a lot about your character. Why this is so powerful. This type of compliment does 2 things. 1, it makes her feel seen. Most guys don't notice the struggles she faces, but you do. 2, it connects to Stoic values. Stoicism teaches that true strength comes from mastering emotions and staying calm under pressure. By praising her resilience, you're showing that you value what really matters. And trust me, she'll remember that. Now let's move on to compliment for 2, appreciating her passions. Most men completely overlook what truly drives a woman, her ambitions, her dreams, the things that make her eyes light up when she talks about them. Instead, they stick to the same tired compliments about her looks. But here's the thing. Women don't just want to feel beautiful, they want to feel understood. They want to feel like their passions matter. When you compliment a woman's dedication to something she loves, you're showing her that you see beyond the surface. You're recognizing what makes her unique. Imagine she's telling you about a project she's been working on, or a hobby she's deeply passionate about. Instead of just nodding along, you say, "I love how dedicated you are to this. You have this unstoppable energy when you talk about it, and it's honestly inspiring." That one compliment does something most guys never do. It makes her feel valued for who she is, not just how she looks. And this is where Stoicism comes in. A true Stoic doesn't get distracted by superficial things. He respects her purpose, discipline, and drive. By recognizing a woman's passions, you're showing her that you admire qualities that actually matter in life. This works best when it's genuine and specific. If she loves painting, don't just say, "That's cool." Instead say, I really admire how much effort you put into your art. You don't just do it for fun, you put your heart into it, and that's rare. If she's passionate about fitness, don't just tell her she looks good. Say, your discipline is impressive. It's not easy to stay that committed, and I respect that about you. Women don't often hear these kinds of compliments, and that's exactly why they leave a lasting impression. Most men only focus on what they can see, but when you focus on what truly makes her who she is, she won't just appreciate it, she'll remember you as the guy who actually gets her. Now let's move on to 1. Compliment number 3, celebrating her progress. Most people only pay attention to results. They celebrate big achievements but overlook the effort it took to get there. This is where most men miss out. They'll praise a woman when she accomplishes something big, but they rarely acknowledge the small steps, the dedication, and the struggles she faced along the way. And that's exactly why this compliment is so powerful. It shows her that you see her journey, not just the destination. Imagine she's been working hard on a personal goal, whether it's her career, fitness, or learning something new. Instead of just saying, "That's amazing." When she finally succeeds, you tell her, "I've noticed how much effort you've been putting into this, and it's seriously inspiring. You've come so far, and it's incredible to see how committed you are." That kind of compliment hits different because it's not about praising the end result. It's about recognizing who she's becoming. Women don't just want to be admired for their looks. They want to be seen for their growth, their hard work, and the challenges they overcome. When you acknowledge that, you separate yourself from every other guy who only notices what's on the surface. And this ties directly into Stoicism. A true Stoic values discipline, effort, and personal growth. He understands that success isn't about quick wins. It's about the process, the struggle, and the mindset behind it. This kind of compliment makes her feel respected, not just desired. It tells her that you see more than just her beauty. You see her ambition, her dedication, and her resilience. And trust me, that's something she won't forget. Now let's move on to compliment number 4, noticing small changes. Most men are blind to the little details. They'll notice when a woman wears a stunning dress or changes her entire hairstyle, but they completely miss the subtle things, the small adjustments she makes that show effort and personality. And here's the truth. Women notice who notices. Imagine she changes her nail color, wears a new necklace, or slightly tweaks her hairstyle. Most guys won't say a word, but you look at her and say, "That color looks really good on you. It brings out something unique." Or, "You did something different with your hair today, didn't you? I like it." That's when you become different. That's when she starts thinking, "Wait, he actually pays attention?" Women put thought into their appearance, not just to look good, but to express who they are. When you notice those small details, you're showing her that you see her effort, her choices, and her uniqueness. It's not just about telling her she looks beautiful, it's about making her feel unseen. And that feeling is rare. This ties back to Stoicism in a subtle but powerful way. A Stoic man is present. He doesn't live in his head, distracted and unaware. He observes. He pays attention to the details that others overlook. That's why this compliment works. It shows that you see beyond the obvious. Most guys throw out generic compliments, hoping they'll land. But when you notice something small, something personal, it tells her that you're actually engaged, actually paying attention. And that makes her feel truly special. Now let's move on to compliment number 5, praising her personality. Most guys focus on a woman's looks. They'll say, "You're beautiful," or "You have a gorgeous smile," thinking that's enough to impress her. But here's the problem. Every other guy is saying the same thing. She's heard it all before, and it doesn't make you stand out. But do you know what does? Complimenting her character. Think about it. How often do you think someone tells her, "I really admire how calm and focused you are, no matter what's going on around you"? Or, "I love how kind you are to people, even when they don't deserve it"? Almost never. And that's why it works. It's unexpected. It's rare. And it tells her that you see who she really is, beyond just her appearance. Women want to be valued for more than just their beauty. They want to be recognized for their strength, their kindness, their discipline, the things that truly define them. And this is where Stoicism plays a big role. A Stoic man understands that true worth isn't in how you look, but in how you live. When you compliment a woman's personality, you're showing her that you care about the things that actually matter. This kind of compliment isn't about flattery, it's about impact. It tells her, "I see your depth. I see what makes you different, and I admire it." That's what makes it powerful. That's what makes you unforgettable. Now you know the 5 forbidden compliments that make women see you differently. These aren't just words. They're tools for creating real connections. And if you use them right, you won't just stand out. You'll be the guy she can't stop thinking about. So let's recap. If you want to make a lasting impression on a woman, ditch the basic compliments every other guy uses. Instead, focus on what truly matters: her resilience, her passions, her progress, the small details she changes, and, most importantly, her personality. These 5 compliments aren't just about making her feel good. They're about making her feel seen, understood, and valued. Most men only scratch the surface. But when you go deeper, when you recognize what actually makes her unique, you stand out. You become the kind of man she remembers, the kind of man she wants to be around. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these compliments do you think is the most powerful? Or have you ever used a compliment that got an amazing reaction? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. And if you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss future videos on confidence, attraction, and the Stoic mindset. Stay strong, stay focused, and I'll see you in the next one.